Hello everyone. Hopefully everyone is doing all right during these troubling times. My name is Larry Lifshitz. I'm one of the peer tutors here at the Learning Center, and these are some final exam studying tips for those taking courses within math. So within any subject in math, you should remember that you don't have to memorize every formula. You can always manipulate formulas to become what you need. Unfortunately, this tip does not work for those of you taking calculus. All of your product rules, quotient rules, all your rules you'll unfortunately have to memorize. However, those of you taking other courses, for example, if you need to find the slope given the equation of a line, you can always derive it using basic algebra, like subtracting, adding, multiplying, and dividing, and moving things from one side of the equal sign to the other to be able to isolate the variable that you need, which would make it a lot easier to memorize. One way I think would be easiest was to take an index card, split it into 4 boxes, and then try to derive for each variable that you're looking for within the formulas. And once you memorize it, or once you write it down a couple times, it'll be a lot easier to understand and memorize just by knowing one simple line of math. My second tip is that in online classes, memorization may not be the right way to go. Creating a legend, which allows you to understand what each letter or symbol stands for, will make it easier to memorize multiple problems at once. So as you're taking an online class, a lot of your resources will be available to you while taking your exams. However, not all formulas are understandable just by looking at them. So the easiest way to do it is to create a little handbook or legend for yourself in which each letter or symbol represents something. For example, in all of the area formulas, the uppercase letter A represents area. Or if you're doing like the area of a rectangle, which is base times height, you should know that your B is always going to be your base. And these little things can make a big difference while you're studying for the final exams. This tip can be used in all subjects, including calculus. I think is very helpful, and I've personally used it myself to get A's in math classes. My third and final tip is that you should make a friend in your class and study together. Although you might not fully understand the concept, your friend might have a different way of understanding, which may help you. So I myself run a calculus peer-led review session every Wednesday. And I've learned and I've seen that most students learn much better from other students. Being a student myself, as well as having others from different classes attend the review sessions, you can see that different students have different approaches to every problem, which might help one or another learn the topic from a different standpoint. For example, let's say there are 2 ways in writing the equation of a line. Your friend uses one and you use another, and you both derive each other's to be able to get what each of you has and make sure that they're equal. And this way, you know that if you see on your final exam either one form or the other, you know not to get confused or not to slow down, but you know right away what to do because you've already studied this. And making a friend can also help in the future in future classes, not just math, but along with others. And it also may help you do much better, not just in finals, not just in your future classes, but maybe in the future coming ahead. Hopefully some of my tips would help you in your finals this semester and beyond. And some of the resources that I personally use that I think might help is the Learning Center. We are available for tutoring up to finals week. Khan Academy, which has a bunch of great videos and articles and practice problems for almost any topic. Symbolab, which is kind of like a calculation tool, but you plug in a problem and it shows you the steps on how to do it, which can definitely help when you're studying and you're stuck on a problem and the textbook explanation does not work out. And Desmos is for those students who have problems with graphing or have any questions with graphing. You can plug in an equation or a shape right into the system and it'll pop up right for you.